either play on or have the Lakers take a timeout. LeBron James comes right back with the reverse.
And again, that's off that same play, the staggered pick and roll. James cut from the weak side. Memphis has struggled with that play over the last 2 games.
It's interesting because if a player's down and hurt, you take the timeout and you try to get your player back and healthy. And Davis is back on the floor, but the timeout came after the take foul. Oh, James with a rejection. Here's Morant in the corner. Missed it badly. Air ball. 10-point Laker lead. LeBron at the controls. Hot pass. Nice save by Reeves. Roddy again guarding LeBron. Roddy and Brooks on the floor together. LeBron sticks it. LeBron James, 9 points now. Bane misses a 3. This is LeBron James coming alive here late in the first, into the second. Gets the block. 20 years in the league, elevating, still plays great defense. And then he rises up over Roddy and nails a 27-footer.
And Memphis desperately needs somebody to be able to knock down shots. And you see the same adjustment Taylor Jenkins made in Game 3. He goes to switching that staggered pick and roll, and they create a turnover.
Oh, James, another block. Wow. Desmond Bane denied by the King. Oh. And then gives him a Dikembe.
Well, the Lakers came in averaging 8.7 blocks a game in this series, the best of any team in the playoffs. They already have 6 tonight, and only one of those is by Anthony Davis.
Who has 16 now for this series in Game 4. Brooks, okay!
Well, 17
Anthony
now
Davis.
in the series.
Morant on the take. Finds Brooks. Memphis, you got to start making shots, because that paint is fully packed with Lakers. Who touched it last? Last touch by Tillman. That'll be Laker ball.
That's a great block by Anthony Davis. Look at the distance he has to cover to get to that.
And officials were not certain here. Looked at each other, and the far official, Mitchell Irvin, says Laker ball.
Well, we had the same look that Mitchell Irvin had, and I couldn't see. But it's an interesting time for Memphis to challenge simply for possession in the second quarter.
Early use of the challenge for Taylor Jenkins. Russell's pass cross court. Did Tillman touch it or not? On the floor, it is called a touch by Tillman and Lakers ball. And the officials going to the monitor here. I don't know if there's enough to overturn.
I don't think it'll get overturned, because I think the ball changed direction there. It looked like Tillman got a hand on it. It certainly didn't touch Reeves, so I think it'll still be Laker ball. Normally, especially if you're going to challenge early in the game, it's because a key player picked up a third foul or something,
right,
or it's a thing that results in points one way or another. Here, all we're talking is possession. I'm really surprised that Taylor Jenkins would use it this early, but he's down 12 and searching for anything to get this team going a little bit.
Taking a long look at this, at the replay, and again, like, we're looking at all the angles that we have, certainly all the angles that the NBA would have as well. No real definitive looks. I mean, it's a glancing blow of anything, but again, the most important thing is you see Sean Wright was trying to avoid the basketball. That's why he looked over at Mitchell Irvin, who was on the opposite side, for some help, and Mitchell Irvin, the official, ruled that was touched by Tillman and Laker ball. So not sure if there's anything there that would overturn, but we'll wait and see.
Well, it's certainly taken him a long time. So we know it's a difficult call because of how long it's taking.
As we wait, we can remind you that the upcoming playoff schedule continues tomorrow. Tuesday night, TNT, Hawks and Celtics, Clippers and Suns. Those will be game 5s and closeout opportunities for the Celtics and the Suns. Tuesday on NBA TV, 9 p.m. start for Wolves and Nuggets. Another closeout chance for the Denver Nuggets. Well, from the officials' cam, might be the best look. That's the stationary camera that we have set up for the officials who make their announcements. That would come into play.
On that view, it didn't look like he hit it.
It's like that camera they put in the Green Monster at Fenway when Carlton Fisk hit a homer.
Well, we've got the camera right here for our producer, Tom Heitz, and our director, Andrew Gatehouse, to spy on us at the table.
That's true. That definitely doesn't show anything. All right, let's hear it from John Goebel.
After review, the challenge is unsuccessful. There was no clear conclusive evidence to change the on-court ruling. Therefore, the calling stands. Memphis will lose their timeout.
So, an unsuccessful challenge and a loss of a timeout. And a roundabout way to get there, and Taylor Jenkins upset. So it'll be Laker ball here. 6:56 left in the second quarter. We send it over to Chris Haynes.
Guys, Tristan Thompson shared a scene with me just about how these guys are trying to rally around LeBron James. LeBron told his team before the series started, we're going to get both of the games in Memphis. Well, you know, the Lakers won game 1, they lost game 2. Tristan told me in the locker room after game 2, heads were down. They felt like they let LeBron down, and LeBron saw it and told him immediately, listen, this series is not over. We did what we were supposed to do. We got the split. Let's finish this out. And Tristan said immediately you saw a sigh of relief from the guys. They really want to get this for LeBron.
Thank you, Chris. Our intrepid reporter, Tristan Thompson. That's a good note there, and I like there's a couple of dynamics involved as there's a foul going in as Roddy will go to the line. But number one, just how much these players look up to LeBron, and the notion that we don't want to let LeBron down. But I think LeBron deserves some credit for recognizing that and then delivering the turnaround message.
Well, no question. Because when a guy who's been as successful as LeBron in the playoffs, we're going to get another challenge here. I don't know if I've seen 2 challenges this close, Brian.
Third foul on Anthony Davis. So this is a challenge by the Lakers as Roddy goes in. Foul called on Davis. First half challenges here in game 4. You're watching the NBA playoffs on TNT. Our first round coverage presented by NerdWallet. Darvin Ham challenges the call. Foul called on Anthony Davis, his 3rd. And by challenging the call, the officials go and they can look at the entire sequence, as you often remind us, Stan. And I guess the question would be, A, was it a foul? Was it an offensive foul on Roddy?
Well, it was certainly an offensive foul at the end on Roddy. I think what the officials may have called, though, is Anthony Davis's right forearm into Roddy's body before then.
Again, John Goebel at the replay monitor.
It's going to be unsuccessful challenge.
That's your call.
It is.
That's not official yet. That's the Van Gundy call.
Well, no, let's see. We're going to have a jump ball, so I think it's going to be successful.
John Goebel.
Upon review, the challenge is successful. At the time of the shot, Davis gets his hand on the ball. This causes the ball to come loose. Also, at the time of the whistle, there was no imminent possession. Therefore, the play will be resumed with a jump ball center circle between any 2 in the game. LA retains their timeout.
Okay, so there you go. And a successful challenge by Darvin Ham takes a foul away from Davis. So he's got just 2 now. And a rare miss by Stan Van Gundy on the prediction of the call. It's okay, partner.
Yeah, well, you know, I was due after 27 in a row.
That's
correct.
true. You had an incredible...
By my own unofficial count.
And those 2 over Christmas when you were on your couch watching, those do count.
Oh, everything counts in my book.
Tillman and Davis will jump it. Roddy secures it right to Brooks. And now Roddy lines up a 3 and hits a 3. And that works out roses for the Grizzlies.
Well, Roddy now with 2 threes in the game. He had 3 threes in the game 2 win. Unfortunately, the rest of the team is 2 for 16. But you see the change they made. They're going to switch everything on that staggered pick and roll.
It was Roddy who kept it alive to Brooks, and then he sets up for a three, just the fourth made three of the game for the Grizzlies. They've missed 14. James lays it in. He was looking for a foul. Able to score it, though. Quickly back to the other end. Memphis going to have to start making some threes to loosen up the Lakers defensively. Brooks up and over Davis. Now the Grizzlies getting a little something going offensively.
But when you're down double figures, you've got to get stops and buckets. Can't be one or the other.
Lakers up 11. 5.5 to go in the second quarter. Bain fronts Davis. Now Reeves. Catch and shoot.
Well, when you switch to pick and roll, and Bain is undersized and has to front Davis, you're pulling over from the weak side, and that leaves Austin Reeves open.
Answer by Desmond Bain, desperately needing him to start cooking from three-point range. He did make three in game 3, but shooting just 30%. Behind the back, nice bit of handles there, but that's going to be out of bounds, and that'll be Memphis ball.
You can see Roddy was back in the paint to help on Anthony Davis. They're able to get the ball to him on the weak side, open three, and he knocks it down.
Since the All-Star break, Austin Reeves is averaging just shy of 18 points a game, playing over 30 minutes a game. He's shooting at 44%. All of it since the All-Star break. There goes Bain. Missed it. Davis down again. Davis on the floor. And they play 5-on-4 here. Reeves. Oh, short-handed, able to lay it in. And a technical foul's been issued by John Goebel all the way down on the other end of the floor. Davis has been on the floor a lot. Oh, an elbow.
Catches an elbow to a bad area. Yikes. There.
But shorthanded as they are, the Lakers in transition, able to get the layup.
Already 11 fast break points in the game for the Lakers. They're averaging almost 19 a game in the series. Memphis has to do a better job in transition. You want to make the Lakers play in the half court at least.
Shots to the groin have been a big thing in this playoffs thus far this year. That's not a good thing. Here's Morant. Can't finish it. Too much spin on that. Reeves on the run out. What a pass by Davis. Oh! Bain runs him down. Gets the block, but he fouls him. And Reeves will go to the line. What a pass by Anthony Davis here.
Well, the key to that is, Brian, as soon as he got the rebound, he turned and looked up the floor. No hesitation, no dribble, just got it up the floor.
Lakers best record since the All-Star break. Reeves, that was the big change. LeBron James recognizing Reeves is a major factor on this team. And Reeves knocks down the first free throw. You're watching the NBA on TNT, and it's brought to you by Clorox. We're unstoppable when we start clean.
Well, the Lakers have 52 points, lead by 14, and Anthony Davis does not have a basket and has 2 points on the night. That's how much production the Lakers are getting from the guys other than Anthony Davis and LeBron James. These other guys have stepped up throughout this series and played extremely productive basketball.
Here's Roddy, same spot, three-pointer, no good. Davis secures it to Russell.
That's going to be open all night, Brian, because they're going to come at John Morant as soon as he takes one dribble.
Daring him to shoot it. And that could be the difference in this series when it's all said and done. When the Grizzlies make those three-pointers. Davis guarded by Jackson. Davis goes right by him. Quick release, no. And there's Roddy with the rebound. Lakers lead is 15. Last touch by Morant. Brown there hounding him. And a turnover for Memphis.
It's great defense by Troy Brown coming through, getting his arm in there.
The Lakers give it right back. So add another one to the Lakers. So 4-2 in this quarter. Jared Vanderbilt, like he was shot out of a cannon in the first quarter, doing it all. Rebounding, blocking shots, scored 10 points as well. He made 2 threes. Vanderbilt coming off a game when he did not score in the Laker win in game 3, but he affected the game defensively. Roddy again, similar spot, missed it again, no. Offensive board, Bain, got it. Good rebound by Bain.